messages that Spirit put on me. I'm just going to give everybody a second. If you're watching this on the playback, thank you for being patient. Let's just give everybody a second to come in. Okay, everybody. All right, so I had finished my uploads for today, okay, both for YouTube and Patreon. And I've been sick for the last few days, and I've been trying to push through working anyway, but Spirit had been putting it on me for, I want to say like 4 days, that I needed to come on live and just go with the messages. I didn't really want to do it. And I was feeling under the weather. So I kept trying to put it off, right? And then when you're not feeling well, you know, but I finished the recordings for today, and then I caught like a mad headache. Hey, Anil. I caught a mad headache, right? And it was a spiritual headache. Like, we're not gonna let you rest till you do it. So here I am. I am doing it. Bear with me. I wrote everything down. Okay, it's not gonna be any tarot. They just said this what they want me to do. I don't know if they're gonna have me do this regularly or once in a while or what's going on, but here I am. I'm doing it. Okay, so the first sign was Aquarius. Okay. And what came through was watch your six, okay, which, you know, my son is in the military, and that means watch your back, okay. There are people who are gravitating to you solely now because of your power of networking. Remember that we're in Aquarius season. We've gone into a new timeline, all right, at the end of December last year, and we've actually stepped into the Aquarian timeline, and your natural house rules networking and humanitarianism, and, you know, there's going to be people that are drawn to you just because of your power right now, okay? There is someone trying to climb socially off of you. Okay, so they could be using what you know to make themselves shine as if they are, like as if the idea is theirs, but the innovation is yours. Okay, so Spirit is telling you to watch your six. Okay, now Pisces, tell tell them to join Hypocrites Anonymous. Okay, there is someone judging you for something they themselves do regularly. This person is envious of you, and if they were doing it with you, they'd be fine. Okay, so let's say it's something to do with a trip. Hey, Crystal. Right, and they, let's say it's a trip, right, and they're judging you like, oh, but you know, we're still in a pandemic. Meanwhile, last month they were away, or some shit like that, right? So if they were with you, they wouldn't have a problem with it. But because they weren't invited, that's why they're all, you know, they got their panties in a bunch. Okay, so Spirit is telling, and I got angry when I started channeling this energy. So like I said, tell them to join Hypocrites Anonymous, right? Beware of the fish that swims in two directions. Okay, so you also got Leo. For Leo, you got someone would like to covet something that is yours, a job, an opportunity, or a relationship. Okay, so this person is feels like what you have is what they want, but it would be a lot easier for them, they feel, to take yours than to actually have to put the work in. Okay, they don't want to have to build it, right? So let's say that let's use a relationship for an example, right? This person probably isn't even their type, right? But you standing next to this person makes this person so good, look so good, that it almost makes them want them solely because of the value you add to this person. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. And instead of them trying to find something that is theirs, and that they have built, they would rather try to to take yours than have to put the work in, okay? Getting home wrecker energy, okay? Now, Cancer, be the light you want to receive. Okay, if you are in the energy of manifesting, right, a better situation, Spirit says don't forget to start with you. If you feel like you keep meeting people who don't keep their word, Spirit says make sure you keep yours. Remember, Cancer, that you represent the mother. Okay, and you are teaching others what it looks like to lead by example. Remember that Pluto's in retrograde, the planet of karma. Okay, good or bad, you will reap what you sow in October. That's the message that Spirit has for Cancer gang, okay? Hey, Miss Aces, okay, for Aries. All right, I'm blowing through these because I feel like shit, okay? And I just want to do what Spirit told me to do. Yes. I just, exactly, they represent the mother, right? So you feel like, back to Cancer for a minute, right? You're gonna lead by example, basically. So Spirit is telling you, you know, make sure that you are the light you want to receive, okay, basically, all right? Now, Aries, like I was saying, remember those who have been there for you and those who have not. Okay, you may be angry at the wrong person right now. Hey, you know I'm blind as hell. Hey, Tara, right? So remember, that you could be mad at the wrong person right now. Make sure you're not projecting a hurt that someone gave you onto someone else who has had your back, right? Because it could be easier to, you know, like to be angry at somebody you know it's safe to be angry at than someone who you don't know how they're going to react. So for instance, right? I'm going to use a child because it's just simpler, right? Let's say a child has parents who are divorced, right? And, you know, the father doesn't come around and the child is upset with the father, right? But can't can't vocalize that because they don't have enough trust in the father to feel like, hey, Cynthia, like the father would be receptive, or like the father wouldn't reject them, or like the father wouldn't stop loving them, right? But they know that their single mom who they reside with will not. So they can go home and yell, I hate you, mom, right? Because they know that mom's not going to stop loving them, right? But mom is always going to be there, even if she does some shit, you know, that you don't like, whatever the case may be, right? So what Spirit is saying to you is that be careful that you are not misplacing your anger towards somebody that you don't have the faith in, you know, in expressing how they've hurt you or whatever, and then you let it out on the wrong person. Okay, we are Mercury retrograde. You don't want to create a situation, you know, and undo hurt and ruin a relationship or injure a relationship that that person didn't cause that pain to you. Okay, so that's the message that I have for my Aries gang. Virgo, okay? Only look in someone's bowl to see if they have enough, not if you have more than them. Remember, although Virgo likes to perfect anything they do, you are competing against yourself and not others. Even if someone is trying to compete with you, step aside. Spirit is watching and blessing those who can see that the journey is about the path and not who gets there first, okay? Hey, lady soldier. All right, so Spirit is telling you, you know, you're going to run into somebody who's going to try to compete with you, all right? And, you know, your perfectionism might kick in. And you could, you know, compulsively be like, I could do that shit better. But Spirit doesn't want you to engage, okay? Doesn't want you to engage in this competition with this person because they've put you on a different path where you're going to be experiencing things in a different light. And even if this person is in a competition with you, you don't have to participate. Let them. They're going to receive the wrong message for trying to look in someone else's bowl, basically. Okay, so that's what I have for Virgo. All right, now Capricorn, build the life you want but don't tell others how to build theirs. Okay, so there's someone who will come to you for advice, and you will give it, and then they're gonna resent you for it. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Crystal. Please like the video, please. All right. So like I was saying, there's going to be somebody who's going to come to you for advice, Capricorn, right? And then once you give it to them, they're going to get pissed off at you, right? Be careful that this person is not looking for someone to blame rather than someone to get advice from, all right? They already know what they want to do, and this person has used you as a scapegoat before. So if you think about it for a second, you're going to know who I'm talking about. This person has put you in conflict before, or they've tried to use you as look in your exactly. I need. Can we tell them? Can we tell them? Right? Okay. So like I was saying, all right. This person, they've used you as a scapegoat before. Okay. And you might not have realized, right? But what they do is, like, if you co-sign what they wanted to do, then they're good with it, right? But if you actually give them advice that criticizes what they really wanted to do anyway, right? They're gonna blame you for it, right? And if it goes wrong, or if they veer off from that, they're gonna try to say that it was you that gave them this advice, right? So let them find their own way. This isn't the first time they try to throw you in the mix of some bullshit. All right, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. All right, Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. All right, you guys are in Gemini season. Spirit says they blessed you with the Virgo energy this season, okay? So because Virgo energy is being given to you because you're ruled by Mercury, and Mercury's in retrograde, right? So since you rule communication regularly, sometimes the finer details or the smaller details, they get by you, not because you're not efficient, but because you're looking at the bigger picture, right? The macro picture, right? But because Mercury is in retrograde, Spirit is blessing you with paying attention to details. So this is going to be a good time for you right now to go back, look at projects maybe, or minor details that might have fell through the cracks, because Spirit is giving you the gift of Virgo for the season, so you can go back and clean up those ideas and perfect them so that you can communicate clearly and bring them into reality faster, okay? So that's what I have for you guys, Gemini. I feel like you are in manifestation energy, and Spirit is giving you the opportunity, even though Mercury retrograde is here, to fine-tune those ideas and bring them into reality, okay? Now, Sagittarius, all dogs go to heaven. I was like, what? And then I understood. It said maybe first off, maybe somebody's dog died recently, okay? But Spirit is saying that even those that may have dogged you deserve peace, and so do you, right? So let go of old grudges so you can heal, not only emotionally but physically. Some of you are going through some physical changes right now, and Spirit is saying once you clear that out of your body, these resentments, these old hurts, that you're going to see that you're healing at a much more rapid pace, okay? And you're also going to be giving this person, even if you don't speak with them at all, energetically, like freeing them, okay? And in turn, you'll be freeing yourself, okay? So a Scorpio, your spirit messages. Yeah, Sagittarius gang, right? So Scorpio, I got a audio message. It started with an audio message, right? And it was, if you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, right? And it says, you will never know why someone turned their back on you, but it was because you are all they could never be. Their heart has been long closed to love, and you remind them of who they wanted to be. So it's as if you're living the life that they wanted, and instead of them being able to recognize that where they are isn't what they want. They resent you for reminding them who they once wanted to be. It's like the child in them sees you as the blockage, but really it's that they are standing in the way of letting out that inner child so the inner child could heal and they could go after the life they want. Okay, so they're projecting this shit on you, right? You're never gonna fully understand why. Um, yeah, this is gonna resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, and it for your Venus sign. Okay, so like I said, this person is caught up in their childhood shit, projecting it on you, right? For you to try to figure it out, you will be there forever because you didn't grow up in their home. So you don't know why they feel the way they do. Okay. All you can do is free yourself from carrying, the burden of feeling saddened by them not wanting to reciprocate all that you have given to that connection, whatever that may have been. Could have been a family member, a friend, could have been both. Okay, so Libra gang gang. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove, right? So Spirit says they are pleased with you and your efforts to look at yourself. Okay, they know it hasn't been easy. You are not done yet, though. You lost something when you lost someone. Okay, and the only way to gain it back is to admit that you still hurt. Okay, Spirit says that you were meant to share this pain with the world, but Libra, being ruled by Venus, you like all things that are beautiful, right? And pain is not beautiful, it's ugly, right? That's how you feel. So you want to make it look nice, but that's not the journey you're on right now. Your journey is to share this with others, okay, so that they can know how you transmuted this energy. All right. So that's the issue right here. I wish I had a good voice when I was sick, but when Spirit tells you to do it, you got to do it, right? So I feel like, the only way, because you want to make it look good, but Spirit is saying to you, the way that you'll look good is by showing people how to walk through pain, right? And why it hurt you and what you did to face that and to turn that around. But it's not, you're not doing it out of vanity, right? Because Libra is also the diplomat, so they don't want to you know, ruffle feathers or start some shit. But Spirit is saying it's the only way is for you to let it out. That's how you not only heal you, but heal others. Okay. So even though they're proud of you, they want you to go further, right? And don't be afraid to show why what hurt you, why it hurt you, and how you made it through. Okay, that is your path right now. Okay, you may not like it because maybe you don't want to be in the front for that, but that's what is being asked of you. Okay, and Taurus gang gang, I saved y'all for last. All right, there is someone who is actively betraying you and another who is actually redeeming themselves. Okay, don't confuse the two. All right, choose to love them both and wish them both the best, because the only one that can stop you is you. Okay, you're the only one that can stop you. So in both cases, the person who's trying to redeem themselves and the person who's trying to betray you, send them on their way with love. Okay, bigger people, places, and things have tried to take the place of the Hierophant. Okay, but only you can hold the structure of love on your back and make it look so graceful. Never let them see you sweat. You melt the hearts of all you meet in the end, even your enemies, okay? Will have to admit that you love stronger than all the rest, okay? Because I feel like the very person who's trying to betray you will need you, okay? And when you show them, I'm not saying you're going to be besties, but when you show them graceful love, like the Empress, and you help this person anyway, right? The more they will, this changes. Like even your enemies are like, damn, yo. Exactly. Exactly, Lady Soldier. Like even your enemies are like, yo, I had so much negative shit to say about this person, and I may not really like them, but they love fucking hard. Okay? And so this is even going to change the hearts of the people who don't like you. Okay? This is Empress energy. The more they try to plot your downfall, the more you progress. All right? I did all of them. That was the last sign, Cassandra. Go back and check for your signs, all right? Like I said, Taurus, yes, kill them with kindness, okay? And the more they hate on you, the more they fuel spirit to push you forward, okay? Because the Hierophant is the Pope of the Tarot. We're here to show people how to have faith and hope, right? We're the Empress, how to love, right? Unconditionally, right? So let them continue to plot on you. Let them, because like I said, the more they plot your downfall, the more you progress. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Spirit wanted to make me get out of my comfort zone. I wish they could have waited till I wasn't sick and looking like shit. But Spirit was like, nope, you're gonna do it right now. So yeah. That's what I'm doing. All right. So I love you guys. Thank you for spending time with me. I have a feeling Spirit's going to be starting to expect me to do some new things. And I'm here for it. All right. I'll be the messenger. All right. So I love you guys. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. And I'm wishing you all blessings on blessings and love and light. Okay. Namaste.